So often, the things that we love, we actually try to control because we fear love. It feels dangerous to us, risky, uncertain, disappointing. We're so afraid of losing, of getting hurt, of going without. We're afraid of human failure, our own failure, and others failing us too. When we're confronted with our own mistakes or other people's mistakes, or with something that we feel like we just can't control, we partner with fear. We try to control things that we fear. Our spouse not acting like we want them to. Our children not living up to a certain standard or expectation. Our circumstances not lining up with the way that we think they should or want them to. Our lives not matching our picture. We're critical. We withhold. We get angry. We manipulate and we punish. We punish ourselves if we don't measure up to the standard, and we punish others who don't come through for us. But what about love? Where is love in that? I love how Danny Silk describes how we turn to fear and control because we don't really know or understand what real love is, the real love of God. And we don't understand his true nature, kind, loving, gracious, giving. Danny says if you don't know God, he'll look a lot like you, and you'll make him up, and you'll be a rock star in that relationship. When we don't know who God is because we don't know his love and how his love works, we get scared, and we turn him and our relationship with him into what we already know. And then we model our other relationships after this relationship. Just stop for a moment and take a look at your relationships, your relationship with God, with your kids, your spouse, and even with yourself. Are you telling yourself that you're loving, but in reality, you're attempting to exercise control with rules and expectations and even punishment? Punishment is the tool that we use to try to restore someone, even ourselves, to right relationship with a set of rules. It is not love. Ask yourself, are my relationships rule-driven, or are they love-driven? There is no life or love in the rules. Yet when we know love, real love, and we experience it in the deepest part of our soul, when we choose it, it removes the need for punishment, for control, and for manipulation. When we choose to live in that kind of love, it removes fear completely. As John 4:18 says, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. For fear has to do with punishment, and one who fears does not know love. And if we're going to live in love and connection, intimacy, and joy and peace and relationship with ourselves, our loved ones, and our God, we've got to know how to interact with each other in such a way that eliminates the option of punishment and control, the need to control people when they fail us, and the need to punish ourselves for our own humanness. But we must choose. Will you choose fear, or will you choose love?